Have you ever seen people online confuse a protest with a revolution? Someone throws a tomato at City Hall and suddenly Twitter screams, "The government has fallen!" Well, ancient China had the same confusion for 2,000 years. So today let's talk about the difference between two things people often mix up: rebellions and local uprisings. And trust me, these were not the same thing. Part 1. A riot is basically the empire saying, "My leg hurts." Imagine an empire as a giant human body. The emperor is the brain, the bureaucrats are the nerves, and the people are the cells, each doing their best to survive. A riot or local uprising is like the body sending a pain signal. "Hey, something is wrong. Please fix it." These uprisings were never about overthrowing the empire. The farmers weren't thinking, "Hey, let's start a new dynasty today, boys." No, they just hated a new tax, a corrupt official, some jerk stealing all their grain, or a policy so stupid it made everybody's blood pressure spike. They still respected the emperor, but they didn't feel heard. Their mindset was basically, "Dear emperor, we still love you, but your employees suck. Please fix them." Once the government removed the problem, usually by punishing one unlucky official, the uprising quickly ended. Part 2. A rebellion is a whole different game. Now, a rebellion was not just a pain signal. It was a full-blown heart attack. A rebellion's goal is to remove the entire government and install a new one. People leading rebellions weren't simple farmers, they were local elites, landowners, minor officials, people who knew how politics worked, and people who could read. Always dangerous in history. They had political goals, military plans, a team, and usually ambition the size of a small planet. Think of it like this. A local uprising is, "We want better managers." A rebellion is, "We want new owners." Part 3. A story of a very relatable local riot. Let me give you a true example from the Ming dynasty. In the late 1500s, the city of Qing was booming thanks to the Grand Canal, which was a trade highway delivery route of ancient China. The government wanted more money, so they sent a eunuch official named Ma Tang to collect taxes. Now this guy did not collect taxes normally. He hired street thugs and literally robbed merchants in broad daylight. Imagine the IRS showing up with a motorcycle gang. That's basically what happened. Naturally, the city exploded in a local uprising. But no one was trying to overthrow the Ming dynasty. They just wanted Ma Tang to stop being awful. When the imperial army came to arrest the ringleader, the people were terrified the entire city would get punished. So a craftsman stepped forward and claimed responsibility to save everyone else. And after that, everything was all wrapped up. That's a local uprising. Anger with a purpose, but no desire to change the entire system. Part 4. Rebellions came from the ambitious people. Now compare that with the Qing dynasty rebellions that ended China's first empire. Xiang Yu, an aristocrat from the old Chu kingdom, and Liu Bang, an official who knew how to recruit people and run a town. These guys weren't complaining about taxes. They wanted the whole empire. They organized armies, governments, alliances, logistics, recruiting, propaganda, everything you need for a revolution. This is why revolutions were rare but powerful. They were started by people with skills, status, and ambition. Part 5. The scale difference. This part is the easiest. A local uprising might involve one town, last a few days or months, and nobody outside the region even really hears about it. A rebellion can tear an entire dynasty apart. Here's a fun statistic. In 2,000 years, China had fewer than 50 major rebellions. But during the last 75 years of the Qing dynasty alone, there were over 5,700 local uprisings recorded. That's almost one uprising every single week. Imagine playing a video game where your entire empire gets a new minor riot alert every Monday. That was late Qing China. Part 6. What it all means. When a dynasty only has local uprisings, it's annoying but fixable. When uprisings become constant, the government gets exhausted. Money runs out, troops burn out, legitimacy collapses, and eventually, someone smart, ambitious, and well organised decides this is the perfect time to launch a revolution. And that's when you know the dynasty is done.